There we go. Welcome to summer. The sun is shining. It is warm outside. Let's go. Welcome to Snapchat Society. It's a Buff year. You'll notice we don't have to go tonight.
You're slightly better looking.
Yeah, I'd say that he's filling the chair admirably, but I think he's more than filling the chair with that bond. We got Benny Bunda, Harry Potter back in the closet. How are you, my boy Benny?
Back in the closet, boys. Won't be for too much longer, but I'm here for the moment. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. He is here. Stevie, my man, how you feeling? How's it golf since the last time we played? Have you been out?
Fucking not good. No, I haven't. I'll play tomorrow. It couldn't get much worse than it did on Tuesday. But no, I'm playing tomorrow. I'll play 9.
If you are, for our listeners, if you're not on the green, get on the green because you get to follow your mates.
Yeah, get on it.
I know. Like, there was a trash talk alert that came through when Stevie 3-putted 3 holes in a row, and I was like, I'm not trash talking that. I've been there before. We're not doing that to a month.
I just couldn't fucking when it's just not working. That was me on Tuesday. It's just not working.
It happens all the time. It never works for me. I
just stopped scoring. I was like, I'm not scoring anymore. Like, I'm going to fucking break my club. So after I stopped scoring, I played a lot better, to be honest.
It's always the way, man.
That day
into
Tuesday 3-putter. You just would have been devastated a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's fucking stupid game.
Well. Anyway, in light of Benny being here, we're changing up the program just a little bit. The program.
What's going on?
We are, instead of doing a Stevie top 5, we're gonna just keep that up our sleeve. It might be a little bit of a little weekend drop. Stevie might film a little top 5 action for some weekend, maybe.
We won't lie to the viewers. I've completely fucking forgot about it. Yeah. I didn't do one. You wanted?
I'm sorry to give you an out there.
Nah, it's all right. We don't lie to our listeners. I completely forgot about it. So apologies for that.
You know what? Maybe we could do a little top 5. It's golf related.
Might be
top 5 golfers.
Top 5 golfers.
Top 5 golfers.
Jason Walker, Simon Christidis.
I'll give you a topic. Top 5 things that your playing partner, a random playing partner, can say to you. I want you to go into your own week, see if you get
that. Would be
random playing partner.
Fucking heaps of them.
There were heaps.
Yeah.
Like
anyway.
good contact.
Yeah, good contact. Oh, it's okay.
Good contact. Yeah, good contact. That sounded good. Sounded good off the face.
Oh, you didn't have your Wheaties this morning, did you? When you leave your putt short?
Good connection, bad direction.
Yeah,
I heard that last Tuesday. It's like, fuck up, mate. I'll help you fix your swing.
Just get out of there, man.
Yeah.
You're not doing that anyway.
I think the worst one on a golf course is, and I've done this heaps of times, is we're all crap at golf, but you're telling someone else who's crap how to hit a shot.
Yeah.
Like, mate, this is how you do it. Hold the club like this and have your stance like this. It's like, mate, we're all shit.
What you want to do is just hit it on the green. And
put
try
it
and
in
get
the
the hole. It's pretty straightforward.
Put it in the hole. Anyway.
But what's been happening, Benny? Tell us everything.
Yeah, we want
fantasy season going.
Yeah.
Fantasy, not too bad. All positive records at the moment for all my leagues. Joined a few extra leagues this year. Took a hiatus last year. But trophies probably is my most successful one at the moment.
It's our main league of record for our dynasty for listeners. Yeah. So
9-4. Battling this week for a buy spot, but the buy spot's whatever. It's you've got to beat the best to win the championship anyway. So that's how I see it. So forget about the buy. So anyway, put all the eggs in that basket. The other league, Snapchat Society, Snap count. So Snap Count Society Listener League.
Let me have a look at it.
Don't know if I'm gonna make finals, but
it's actually quite a tight league. It's I'm looking at it now.
League 25, 26. I'm positive in that. It's all right. Then me, Simo, and Tommy, we're in another league together.
What's that, boys?
Another league, and we were supposed to tank all year, but we're actually sitting like 5th or something. But we're gonna have like a top 5 pick as well, so which is wild because we made heaps of trades. But the most fun league I reckon for me, which I haven't mentioned yet, is probably our redraft league, Ponies, just because how tight it is.
It's the most close parity I've seen in a league. I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think that also helped for when at the start we did pick who you're gonna be in your division before you
Yeah.
actually knew the team you
Yeah.
drafted.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I think that helped massively. Because then
Yeah.
it kind of evened everything out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
Yeah.
going after guys rather than who you think they're going to have as their studs. Like, that's
There's only really like
Yeah.
one like proper dog shit team in that league. Like even Jason and Pred, they've been really stiff. Like they're 5-8. They're still 5-8. They
who's
should
the
probably
dog
be
shit
like,
team? Who's the dog shit
Hey.
team? Though?
it belongs
Who's the
to
dog
a
shit team?
certain mom. It's
It's
mom.
it's not important
It's
who it
Yeah.
is.
mom. It is.
No,
It's just mom.
It's
Anyway,
the dynasty,
Yeah.
that bloke.
so just going through, like we've just gone through a little bit of synopsis around your leagues. Like if you had to pick one player, Benny, that's made your fantasy league, you've got all teams sitting in a positive record, as you said. What's a player that's brought you those positive records?
Good question. Biggest one for me, maybe Puka or Armoron before he got injured.
Yeah.
Sun God was massive for me. I think my wide receivers are just in trophies have like just literally carried me to the line. Another one which I picked up off waivers who's done good for me at the start of the year was Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Colts boys. He was good. A couple of weeks ago, he dropped off a little bit, but he was good at the start of the year. So that's another one.
Yeah.
If you pick in a 1 QB league as well, if you pick Indiana Jones off a waiver and you plugged him in, he was good for you. So
what about
that was really
on the flip side, Benny boy,
Who's fucked you?
Who's cooked you? Like Amon-Ra St. Brown's injuries come at a pretty bad time, but is there anyone else that's hurt you a little bit?
Nico hurt me early days. Nico Collins, he just absolutely killed me.
Yeah.
The other one, Chase Brown, probably hasn't lived up to the hype.
Yeah,
because I took him early. I took him,
I
took him early in 2 leagues, so he's kind of hurt me a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think who else. I'm having a quick squiz. One that's hurt me, did well. Now is probably going to hurt me again. Is Travion Henderson?
Yeah.
Fucking horrendous.
It's just that pass protection shit, mate. Like you just can't block, bro.
He's good. He's so, like I mentioned in our group chat, he's such a good talent, and you could see that on the game this week. But that pass pro, he's just so small. He just gets eaten up by the big boys. And he just cut. And he was good. He was good pass pro in college, but But apart from that, and Tet's kind of on the border of kind of killed me.
Yeah.
And Bucky Irving, that's another one.
Bucky Irving, mate, yeah. I've got him in a few spots, but I've been lucky in some dynasties where I've just loaded. I've got one where he's coming in and I've got CMC and Jacobs, and I'm like, I'm stoked he's back because it's like he's come back at the right time, but I'm lucky I've kept the obviously.
What about
leagues.
I was going to say one before you say you might think of the same person, Johnny boy, but I was going to say BTJ.
Oh, he's fucking
I'm lucky in trophies that I've got people to back him up, but some other leagues, I'm just like,
I took him
like a WR1.
I took him, Nico, and him at the end of the turn, and I'm at the bottom.
100%.
I'm at the bottom, but I'm literally like 2 games out of playoffs, and it's a median league, so I could come home strong.
Yeah.
But
come home strong, man.
But you look back on those picks though at the time, like they make sense. They make sense though. Now it's so hindsight is such a beautiful thing. Obviously,
who's giving you some 10? Have you played against anyone that you thought giving you some 10?
Tom is the biggest tin man ever.
He's a tin king, man.
Absolute tin king. And then second this year, I think Dre's been absolute tinning our league. At times, like on the way, like he should have lost the Buff on the weekend. How did he win? Like Buff scored 79, he scored like 82 or something, and then like the week he beat me, it was probably my worst week, and he didn't score more than 100 and he beat me. So it's like that's just tin all over that.
That's so 10.
Forgive me, Benny, for we have tinned.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think those two.
Those questions like got me thinking. So like I reckon CMC and Jason are the two that have like really helped me. Guys I've targeted in drafts.
Yeah.
But the guys that have absolutely cooked me. Garrett Wilson, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Oh,
Garrett
yeah,
fucked me.
that's another
third or
one.
fourth round pick. And then
Yeah.
I took TJ Hawkinson in, between 5th and 7th round in some spots, depending on what leagues we're in and depending on the settings. But obviously,
that's another one.
the quarterback situation in Minnesota is just fucked. So, anyway, what do you reckon, Stevie boy? Is there anyone that's just
Garrett Wilson is
Yeah.
fucking obliterated me.
Obliterated.
Yeah, he killed me in ponies. Who else? Oh, you traded me Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but you sent me bloody Jefferson back in field, so it just blew up in both our faces.
That's killed me, but no one comes to mind. A lot of it's just my own doing.
Yeah,
my own doing. But probably Garrett would be the main one, but it's not really. Can't blame injury.
Yeah. It'll be interesting next year though, like doing redraft again for ponies, obviously. Like where's Garrett Wilson going to go now? Where's BTJ going to go? Like
it all just depends on what happens with those quarterback situations. I think BTJ is going to drop a fair bit depending on if they, like Travis Hunter comes back. Jacoby looks good in their offense.
Yeah.
But
he's only on 1 year deal, Jacoby, so it just depends. Like keep him and
Garrett hurts, man. Like it's one that really hurts. I'd love to see him go to an offense that like really can utilize him. It'd be great.
Yeah.
But well, we're going to go into the slate in a sec. Before we do, just want to say to the listeners, you've made it this far, and we love that, right? We've got a really loyal listener base and fan base, and we're really blessed to be sharing this journey with you all, and the community keeps growing. We've made it this far. Can little favor, YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you are right now, just hit that little subscribe.
Oh, just fucking hell, just hit it.
So it's here or down here or it's over here or somewhere. Just hit it.
We're outperforming our subscriber count right now. Our plays are through the roof for our subscribe count. So hit it because it helps us get out there. It helps break the algorithm. That'd be a massive, massive help to us. Just our discoverability and being able to do more.
Fucking hit it.
Because if we can just keep
not
growing,
even hard.
we will continue to grow. We'll be able to continue bringing the content that you love and know. So if you could do that, God bless. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
want to help us?
What's up?
Just help me.
Means we can bring Benni on full time, man.
Yeah,
we need
on.
Benni.
Right now we can't afford to pay him.
Benni can't get money, man.
He thinks he's getting money for today.
All right. We know what time it is. When you hear the sound, you know what time it is. Slate.
Fucking slate, buddy.
Let's fucking slate. It's good juice. Slate. It's juicy slate this week. Obviously,
it's a juicy week. I tell you that.
Juicy week. Permutations everywhere. We're going to keep this thing to start us off. Well, I want a big start from Big Steve, boss.
Yeah.
Dallas at Detroit.
Mate, there is some fucking big boy game. This is the biggest week we've seen, in my opinion. Like in terms of huge matchups. Tomorrow's big. Dallas, Detroit.
Yeah.
6-5 and 1 draw.
Yeah.
Dallas take on the 7-5 Detroit Lions at Detroit. What do you say? Dak, the man.
Dak is back.
He's just quarterback 5 in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Am I in the right league? Hang on a second. Just let me 1 minute, too. Do we do 6 point? I'm a 6 point man. Yep.
I'm a 6 point man.
Yeah, well, we should be anyway. Let me get into that. But this is a big one. Both teams really need to win. Both teams are on the bubble. Lions at 8 and Cowboys at 9. I mean, they are Dallas are 1 game, but 2 wins behind at the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So realistically, they need to win. They need wins. They need them quick, and they definitely have a chance. Pretty straightforward. There's probably 5 plays you can play. I'd fire up Dak. Tough defense, but we know what Dallas can do. They can sling the piss out of the pill.
The absolute piss out of it.
Javonte, I still think he's a very touchdown or bust sort of operator, but who's to say he won't get one in this game? I mean, Detroit, they've probably given up more points than they would have wanted. Definitely last week and even against the New York Giants the week before. But, they're in the same boat. They need to fucking win. They need to get in.
They need to win. They need to
win.
Massively.
Their division is slipping away, so they're going to need to get in on record. So, obviously you got the Packers 8-3 and 8-3 and 1 draw, and the Bears somehow at 9-3. So they need a win as well. You've obviously got Pickens. You've obviously got Lamb. You can fire them both up with elite confidence. Fergie's the one. Fergie is the one. Still, for a tight end, he's still getting it done. He's tight end 3 on the year. He's a lot of big games, a lot of average games, but you know what he's like. He can get you a touchdown. He probably should have had another touchdown last week that got called back. So you can definitely fire him up on the other side of the ball. Gyro Goff.
Yeah, and it's looking like no sun god.
No, it's looking like
interesting because I reckon they might fire him up because they're like they have to win.
Yeah,
so if it's questionable,
he's
then
questionable.
I reckon they're just gonna go. You got to fucking fire up.
No Sam Laporta and no Brock Ryder either.
Yeah. So.
Oh really?
That's hard. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough for them.
Last man standing is Jamison Williams. So I can see him. And if Sungod doesn't come back quickly, we don't know how long he's going to be out.
Yeah,
he could be the league winner that everyone wants. But right now, Sungod is up in the air. I don't think he'll play personally. I don't think he is healthy enough to have out there. If he is not, I think they'll play Jameer Gibbs a lot as a receiver, and I think Monty will get probably the bulk of the work. That's how I honestly seeing it playing out. I think Gibbs could probably get that 5 to 7
gadget play,
5
to 7 catches, and just trying to scheme him up in space. Hey, Stevie.
Yeah, fucking oath. So that that makes way for David Montgomery, who managed to get a touchdown last week and save your week. So look, I'm firing up Monty in the league.
Yeah.
I think he's a good play this week. I think Jameer is a great play this week. Not often that he has a bad game, but last week it wasn't a great game. But ultimately, I'm gonna go with Dallas. I think they're the informed team. I don't trust Goff without all these other players. They're just missing too many pieces for me. I think Jamo will have a Goliath game if he does what he does last week. Like this is why they drafted him. So I can see him have a massive game, but hopefully, Friday, I've got tomorrow off, so I'll be watching. Yeah. Well, tomorrow off. I don't work for shit.
I was gonna say,
I'm not. Yeah, I've got it off. I'm taking the day off.
Just gonna play golf and watch the Cowboys.
Yeah, so
self-proclaimed tomorrow off.
Yeah. So I will be watching. I hope it's a great game, but I'll grab Dallas. I just think they're the informed team.
Really, I've gone Detroit in this one, but
spicy.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I just
it's not
think,
too spicy, man. It's spicy enough because of
it could go. Don't get me wrong.
It's a coin flip game, I reckon.
It could go either way, but I'll stick with the team that's just informed. Like I think Dak's just playing out of his mind, and I don't think they've got enough to cover both Pickens and Lamb. I think they'll run rampant tomorrow.
And Williams hasn't been a slouch either in that run game either. So
not at all.
It's just opening up those lanes nicely for him.
I'm
with you.
They both teams need to win, so this is the start of the week 14 apocalypse.
Fucking mega. I'm going with the boys as well. I'm going with Dallas.
You going with Dallas?
I'm going with Dallas.
I might have to change my pick.
Nah, don't do that, mate.
Don't flip flop.
Give me that Fergie touchdown though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Fergie touchdown. Don't mind that.
Give me that Fergie.
All right, Benny, we're gonna handball receive over to you, my boy. All right.
This is a big game. This one.
Pittsburgh are traveling to the bank to take on the Ravens.
Whoop de whoop. Meet me at the bank. Whoop de whoop. This is a huge game for the AFC North because, to be honest, it's anyone's right now. That division. So
2 wanker frannies.
I actually think
one really good franchise called Baltimore Ravens, and one just absolute diabolical franchise in Pittsburgh Steelers. Haven't got a clue what they're doing over there. Respect Tomlin, but just his ship feels like it's just coming to a halt at the moment. But I've got Baltimore to win. Obviously, I'm not going to. I'm never going to pick Pittsburgh. I'm never going to pick Pittsburgh.
I can dance around it. Tell me how they're going to win. They're going to do it a little bit in the air. They're going to do it on the ground. How are they going to win?
Look, in this week, I'm. It's not my one player to back this week, but I think Lamar's going to bounce back. The only issue is he is injured again. Apparently at training, he was a bit limited. So, but Harbaugh's come.
Hey, mate, we're all limited.
Harbaugh came out and said that Derrick Henry needs to get the ball a little bit more. Didn't realize he's third back was getting the ball more than Derrick Henry, which is absolutely diabolical.
Is that Keaton Mitchell?
the other bloke.
No, Rashid Ali.
Yeah.
Rashid Ali.
Rashid Ali.
Ali, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think Baltimore are going to get this done at the bank.
Yeah.
Going to go 7-6. Pittsburgh Steelers, they've just been, no offense, Buff, absolutely, and I'll let you have your rant in a second, but you blokes have been absolutely atrocious in the last 2 weeks, especially.
Coming on the potty and bashing his squad.
Just,
Fucking right for this over
and you could probably back me up a little bit here. I can see you getting fired up a little bit over there. I've got the Baltimore Ravens to win. I think Derrick Henry is going to go off. Lamar is just going to probably manage the game a little bit. He has to bounce back. I just can't see him keep being shit these last 3 weeks. So and with Slate gone, you guys are trading blokes left, right, and center.
I just think it's hilarious that it's been spoken about like every Tom, Dick, and Harry, every bloke in his dog could see we need a wide receiver too, and we don't address it. And what do we end up with? We've got Adam Thielen off waivers. Are we fair income right now? Like, where are we at? I completely agree with you. I think Baltimore win. I think it's pretty open and shut. I don't know about Lamar absolutely cooking us. I think if it's going to happen, if it's going to be a bloodbath, I genuinely think this could be a Derrick Henry vintage.
Yes.
Like, I'm hoping our defense shows some fight. And that's literally, like, I'm not backing us to win. I just want to see, I said it last week, I said it in the last few pods. I just want to see some bloody fight from the boys. And really interesting, Big Ben has his footballing podcast where he talks about what's happening. He obviously spends a bit of time speaking about Steelers. And apparently, Rodgers, when we started moving the ball on the weekend, Rodgers was the one, he was calling his own plays. So maybe it's time we get Arthur Smith to shut up and go back to FedEx and work for Daddy, and he can post some parcels. Jesus. And we can leave the football decisions to a football guy.
Yeah, right.
Right? Like, let Aaron cook. But anyway, that's my opinion. Ravens win.
Yeah, I think Ravens wins, but at the same time, if someone said, if I wake up and Pittsburgh won the game, I wouldn't be surprised either, just because both teams have been so poor lately.
Yeah.
So
Baltimore haven't been great, but I think we're going to make you look better than what you are, and it'll give some false sense of security. Yeah, like I'm meaning that, like, Jet, I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I don't think you're, like, and you just said it, I don't think you're playing that well at the moment. I don't think you're a threat for the Super Bowl. We aren't. Right now, you're not a threat for the Super Bowl.
No way. No
Stevie,
way.
Thoughts?
I'll
it's a crap game. Let's just get over it and let's move on to a better one.
I'll go with Baltimore.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
What?
In an upset.
No.
I think that Tomlin won't. He's a good enough coach to stop Baltimore.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, in an upset, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Not to say that it's a coin flip game for me. I do think that if they stop Derek, which is what they have to do, because Chase Brown gave him 100 2 weeks ago, and then James Cook gave his 144 the week just gone. I think it will be better. You're just not the sort of franchise where it just all falls in a fucking heap like the Jets.
I really hope it does.
It's not going to be easy.
I hope you're right.
But little upset.
Yeah. I'd take 3-point losses as a moral victory right now.
Yeah.
I'll go with Pommy on us.
It all starts with Rodgers. So I'll go the Pittsburgh Steelers in a upset.
Love that.
Hey, I want to mention one thing. When I was hating on Arthur Smith when he was at Atlanta, there was one man who's not here today was saying, "Oh no, it's not Arthur Smith's fault. It's not Arthur Smith's fault."
He was trying to report that he was going to be the coach of Titans earlier in the year,
and
so shit, man.
It just keeps showing Arthur Smith is an issue, and
he's
that on a different team.
And inept. Yeah.
When I said Arthur Smith was crapsy at Atlanta, I actually meant that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right, I'm gonna kick it to you, Benny. I'm gonna quickly jump off and quickly go sort out Alfred because he's licking his wound. He's had a bit of surgery, so I'm gonna go sort him out. But Benny, can you start us off with Stevie Boy and start going through this Seattle Atlanta game?
Yeah, give it to me, Benny.
So the next slate, I'm just going to quickly run through what Buff has written down for us. Oh, he's going to be back-to-back, Seattle, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Seattle at the moment, unstoppable, aren't they?
They're a force.
They're a force. Both sides of the ball, especially defensively, they've gone crazy. They're a bunch of goons on the defensive side of the ball. And you can even see offensively, even when Darney's just not slinging it around or doing anything really that's great or too great, they're still getting it done. The run game with Kenny Walker and Sharps just splitting, they're just getting it done still, offensively, defensively. So I've picked obviously Seattle win here because Atlanta just they shoot themselves in their own foot really, to be honest. But how do you see this game, Stevie?
Yeah, I see it the exact same way. Drake London. Oh, we also didn't touch on Mark Andrews signing a 3-year deal. So
yeah, we didn't actually. We'll quickly touch on that. That means maybe likely's done at the Ravens.
If you got Mark in Dynasty, that's sensational for you. But anyway, there'll be no Drake London. He didn't practice Wednesday, so that's not ideal for them. I've got Seattle winning pretty easily. You could probably throw a dart. You probably actually, if you're going to throw a dart at anyone, I'm not probably throwing a dart at any of the receivers or the tight ends for Atlanta this week because I just think they'll defensively obliterate them.
Yeah.
But I think you can fire up JSN. I think there'll be a bounce back. I think a big Shaheed game's coming as well. I know he's been a bit smelly, but it'll come eventually. So, I think they will get it done pretty easily.
Yeah, you can see this being like Seattle's defense bloody scoring 2 touchdowns themselves.
Yeah.
And like no one's going to blink the eye. It's going to be like where they were a few weeks ago when they were up by like bloody 20 points at first quarter or something. It's like game over.
I need JSN not for. I wouldn't mind a little JSN daddy waddy this week. Hope he doesn't get pulled in the fourth quarter or anything like that and then being too far ahead. So yeah, pretty open and shut. You boys both giving your picks?
Yeah, I'll go
Seattle.
Both going Seattle.
Pretty
Seattle,
up and down.
Consensus there. Pretty up and down. Speaking up and down. Just earlier today, got my Eco Wipes, a little mention to them because we haven't got the top 5 today. So obviously, this program sponsored by Eco Wipes, bamboo bleach-free wipes. Great for your bum, great for the environment. Never had a cleaner butthole in my life. You bloody beauty.
Yeah, the Bundes looking good after a couple of Eco Wipes.
Eco Wipes. If you use code SCS discount, you will get free shipping.
There you go. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Floyd. And thank you, Simon.
Well done, boys.
Don't do the world dirty. Gentlemen, don't do the world dirty. We are kicking over to Stevie now. Next game, Cincinnati Bengals are going over to Buffalo, which could be game of the week.
That's huge.
Give me your thoughts, Stevie. I've been so out for this all day.
Mate, this is just a fucking straight up and down must win. If we go in there and beat Buffalo, I'll fucking bust a nut. 4-8 we are. They're 8-4. They had a good win last week. They touched up your mob. Did it pretty easily. Well, not easily, I wouldn't say. It was a little bit of a malice, but they, that
was a crap game.
They finished you off. I'll start I've got Stafford and Burrow in the league, and I think I'm firing up Joseph. Our defense has been playing a lot better.
Get the barrier in that.
Yeah, Chase Brown playing well. Obviously limited. I think he'll be a true game time decision. We fucking need him. We need him to win. So it's just that simple. Jamie is a lock. And on the other side,
was limited, wasn't he?
Yeah, limited. So if he plays, I think that'll be really great.
I think he should be okay though. He's not on the injury report.
Yeah. So
but he was limited in practice.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at it right now. He's not
12 hours ago.
There. No, he's not there right now.
Like but limited NFL. In practice Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, I've got the official one right there. So hopefully he's fine.
Was that for Higgy?
Yeah, T. Higgins concussion.
T. Higgins. Oh yeah, sorry. T. Higgins limited. I thought you were talking about Jamar Chase.
No. Sorry. I was talking about Higgy.
All good. Dom Kincaid limited. Stevie.
Yep, I don't think he'll be back. I don't think he'll play this week.
No, neither.
They're rolling Buffalo. I mean, they're 8-4. It's been a little bit up and down, probably a little bit more up and down than they like. You can play Stallion. You can definitely play James Cook this week. It's a bit of a merry-go-round with the receivers. Probably trust Shakir the most, but after last week, he had a stinky one. So realistically, Cook and Josh are your locks. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Yep.
You know,
I like that. I
like
like
that
that, man.
I
Finally,
think we can get it done. I think a little bit on the ground, a little bit of Joe, a little bit of everything. So, defense, just put your hands on Josh.
confidence
touch
is
him a little
back.
Believe in Cincinnati.
Mate, all we're gonna do is believe.
back, man.
We just gotta believe. So it's not an easy task. It's not tough. It's not going to be an easy task.
No.
Yep.
But stranger things have happened. I've got Cincy walking in there, taking the lunch money, and making our way to that one spot. Hopefully, you guys draw.
I am. I'm going to go against the pick. I think Buffalo get it done, but I still think Cincinnati. And I saw the scenario in which Cincinnati still gets in. They've got the tiebreaker over both Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I still think they make it. It could be with an 8-9 record, which is going to be hilarious. I think the Buffalo just hold on, but it's a literal coin flip. This game, this could be great, and I think it's going to be a great game. Looking forward to watching these boys cook, but Buffalo for me.
Cool.
Yep.
Same.
Benny.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
Beautiful. All right, next game. We are going over to Benny. Oh shit, this is a fucking crapsy game.
Keep it short, Benny.
Tennessee at Cleveland.
Tennessee 1-11 versus Cleveland 3-9. They are the young stud QB battle. Cam Ward versus Shador came into the league together. See them shoot it out. I won't spend too much time. It's been a nothing game. Yeah. Give some young guys some confidence. I like Cleveland to win in this. I actually like Cleveland as a team, like for the future.
For the future.
Yeah. So, Juddy's, Shador,
Juddy Waddy for a tutty.
Bond, Myles Garrett. We got some good little pieces for the future. Mason Graham. Is Mason Graham? They got
Schweisinger as well on
who did they draft as well? Who's their fifth pick? Mason Graham? Was it Mason Graham?
Nah, it's the guy you're saying.
Schweisinger?
No, it wasn't Schweisinger. Their fifth round pick in the
fifth round pick
that they traded out of 1 for. Or they traded out of two for.
Hang on.
For the Jags.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'll clarify. You keep going.
You clarify. But apart from that, it's nothing game. I think Cleveland win at home. Tennessee have been an absolute rabble. That's it.
Yep. Absolutely. Judkins,
it is Mason Graham, by the way.
Mason Graham was right, yeah?
Yeah, you're right, mate. Well done.
I think there'll be a little Harold Fanning game this week. I think he'll,
that's another one.
Tight end premature ejaculation league. You can fire up Harold. And if you, I'm firing up Shador this week. I've nabbed him off the waves. If you got a big packer, he is the man for you. I reckon this is the week that he,
Shout out Christides time or whatever.
Yep. Drop Lamar Jackson to pick up Shador Sanders. But I think this is the week. I think he'll have a really good game. It can't not because Tennessee is shit. But I've got Jackson Dart on buying a Superflex league. I'm firing up Shetty Sand over JJ McCarthy. And if he's going to have a good game, I would say Jerry shit hands fucking might have a decent game,
10
but
points. That bloke sucks.
Yeah, we've spent too much time on this.
Let's go.
Game.
We have. Let's keep going. Let's roll it. Let's roll them through.
Cleveland to win.
Yeah. Cool.
Indy at
Jacksonville.
Duval. Yeah, Duval indeed. Indiana.
This is huge, mate.
It's a massive game. This one actually.
Indianapolis, I should say. The Colts at 8-4 take on the Jacksonville
Clown Town
primetime Jaguars in what is an AFC South battle to the death.
Absolute blockbuster game, this one.
This is a blockbuster, yeah. This is a big game. Both tough defenses, both very tough defense. So I would be hesitant to start either quarterback this week. You know, I do think there's better options out there.
Is Sauce still injured?
Yeah, he's not going to play, man.
He'll be out for a while.
Achilles,
he's shit anyway, but whatever.
Dimes was full participant. Josh Downs was a DMP.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that today.
He had a stinker, Joshy Downs last week. So
nice catch though. He made a nice catch.
Yeah, I know, and then dropped like the next three. So, but yeah, JT, I think he's probably the one that needs to get going. I mean, you know, we sung his praises a lot. Had a pretty decent game. 21 carries and 85 yards. Yeah. So he's probably the one that he's probably the motor that gets him going. Pittman had a pretty quiet game, but Alex Pierce had a big one. It's a bit of a no holds barred contest, this one. Like you couldn't really pinpoint who. Like, I'm not going into this other than probably JT. There's no real lock to my lineup personally. I think Jacoby Myers has been playing really well. Sauce out is, you know, he's not shit, but that's going to make a big difference.
There's no Parker Washington's a DMP as well. So
so if Jacoby and Dr. Strange can get off the chain, you know, Jacksonville can win. Etienne is also, you know, he's a. You're going to start him, but temper expectations. Like this could go a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. It could be a very defensive battle, like a real sort of fucking 7-10 operation.
Slobber knocker.
Yeah, slobber knocker. So I don't know who's going to win. Jacksonville have been playing really well. The Colts have been a little bit underwhelming. I'm going to go Jacksonville. The only reason I'm going Jacksonville is because they're at home. That's the only reason. There's no other reason than that. If this was neutral, yep, I'd probably go.
Oh, I picked Indiana.
Neutral, I'll go Jacksonville. I just think it's a little bit with Sauce going out, and I think Josh Downs is really important to the offense as well, even though he's not showing it with you know, he's not a lot of reception, a lot of yards. I think that's a big out. I'm going to go with Jacksonville. I feel like they're rolling at the moment. I think they'll take command of the division.
I think that like all of that stuff it's really like it is valid, and it's not that I disagree with you. I think I don't disagree with you too much. It's more like I feel like it's almost like a gut feel that like this curse has got to end for Indianapolis. They can't go into Jacksonville and into Clown Town, as our Pat McAfee says.
It is right.
Like they've got to win it at some. They've got to win some games at some point, get themselves in the playoffs. They're a proud franchise.
Well, that's the thing. Like they've got to win. Like at Jacksonville, at Seattle next week, then San Fran at home, Jacksonville at home, and then fucking Houston last game. Like that's, you know, like I'm not saying they're gonna fall out. But they need to win. So that's a great point.
I think they steady the ship this week. Is my call. And I agree. Like Jacksonville have been pretty good recently. But I feel like, I think it's an indie game. I feel like it's an indie game. Benny, you said before you've gone Colts.
Yeah, I've gone Colts this one. Yeah, I've gone Colts. I'll stay with that for the moment.
Beautiful. All right. Next game, bit of a stinker. But
another stinker, isn't it?
Another stinker. We've got Washington Commanders traveling out to Minnesota to play in their Dunham.
Can Minnesota still make playoffs or not? Are they done?
They're out of it, mate.
Because they'd have to. They're the division.
Both teams are done.
Yeah,
3-9 versus 4-8. Daniels limited.
Yep. And nine was full practice.
Full participant. So
I feel sorry for KOC, to be honest. Like, good coach. I think last year did well, obviously, with Darney and whatnot, and they were looking spicy. But, his QB situation this year has just been absolutely atrocious, so I can't really fault him for that too much. I've got Minnesota to win in this one. I just think if Daniels is limited, he doesn't play. I know Mariota can come in and play, but I just think at home, Minnesota will get it done.
Yep.
Run game, and I just think if Nines had some time off and he's coming back. This is how my brain's thinking at the moment. He's coming
Do it
back.
to me.
He's seen
been
the
the
film. He's been
had
the
the
film. He's been doing all this stuff in the background at the training ground. Yada yada. KOC's been in him, and I think he comes out, slings it around a little bit. Wefsy is we'll touch on Wefsy a bit later, to be honest. But Wefsy, you know, he's going to get a few targets this game, and I think they'll win at home. So
you would start Wefsy this week.
I'd say
This is the conversation we had on Tuesday.
Yeah, look, for me this week,
sounds
I'd say
ridiculous
yes.
to ask.
I'll say yes. You start Wefsy. And that's really, in this game, the only one I'm kind of confident in starting, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, Aaron Jones, he was limited at practice, his shoulder. Mason's been non-existent really this year, to be honest, once Aaron Jones is in. Hawk, we touched on it earlier, been
don't touch him with a 10-foot pole, he sucks.
Mariota's been all right when he's been in and playing. Debo, maybe, I reckon. But
Terry?
yeah. Pardon?
Terry?
I'm
Terry
on the fence about Terry.
Week.
Yeah, but and then the backfield at the Commanders is just, you boys touched on it a little bit earlier in the week.
James Rodriguez out of the Mexican wrestling.
Yeah, I know. So James Rodriguez has just been taken over. So yeah, that's Wesley's the only one I really kind of had confidence with, and I'd say Terry close second. So
yeah,
that's it.
I think that's
Minnesota win, and that's really all I've got to say about this other game.
I'm gonna go Commanders to win. I think they've been improved. I think they played a pretty decent game. Just obviously need to watch, like Frankie Louvu is a limited participant in practice. Hopefully he's a go because he's pretty important to their defense. I don't love 9. I think he's just genuine shit.
JJ Poopson, I said this at the start of the year, and people laughed at me.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. He sucks. And yeah, I think we all got a little bit seduced by that last quarter and a half against Chicago week 1, and saw his his ceiling, but God, he would just seen his floor, and the floor's like front's falling off of that bloke. I'm going Commanders, particularly if Jaden Daniels plays. Then.
Yeah, I'll go the Commanders as well, regardless of who plays. I think they're far superior. I think Minnesota's down on confidence. I think it's ugly there, and I think it'll get worse this week. I would play Debo and Scary over Jefferson at the moment.
No way. No way.
Mate, you can't trust him. Like 7, 11, 8, 2.
Yeah.
Like at least like Debo's getting the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just can't trust him. I would definitely start Scary. That would that Debo is probably a little bit closer. I'd probably just lean Debo, but I'd definitely 150% start Scary over him. 100%. I would think twice.
Yeah,
right. I'm with you.
But yeah, Debo, fuck.
I'm on the other
Maybe
side.
not. Maybe not. I probably wouldn't start Debo the more I think about it. Like, because now his floors, his ceiling's probably capped a little bit. Like, I know Jefferson can go off for 24 if he gets the ball, but if I had to pick, I'm definitely starting Scary over him.
I'd start Scary.
He looked great last week. But yeah, I'll go Washington in what'll
it's a really
it'll probably be
game.
Really irrelevant game, but
we can bring this up next week.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. The Finns of Miami traveling up to New York for this week. The Jets are rocking the Gotham City all blacked out schmick and span uniforms to cover up their shit.
Nice.
So Stevie, tell us about the Dolphins and the Jets.
3-9 Jets take on the 5-7 Miami Finns at New York. Jets won last week. That was one of the few things I got right last week. I thought they'd get the win over who did they play? Let me see. Who did they play?
They played Atlanta, mate. 27-24.
That's it.
And they won in overtime with a kick, didn't they?
Yeah, unbelievable. So, oh wow.
Yeah, Alfred just turned the TV on, boys.
Yeah, he must be better. So mate, that's good.
He's absolutely going nuts over it.
Yeah. You still there, Benny?
Yeah, I'm here.
Beautiful.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening
Thank
to
you.
you.
At least someone's listening to me. Brees
Yeah.
Hall, you can get him going. I think, Miami's defense has been a lot better, but he's still pretty good. He's still a pretty safe-ish running back option.
Yeah.
Benchi,
good.
non-existent last week. I played him and
AD Mitchell just torched it.
yeah, AD torched it. He's a good player,
Yeah,
and
He's not bad, AD.
6 targets, 7 targets, 12 targets. I feel like they're both going to get their targets. It's just what sort of targets they're going to get. So I think, look, you'd be hard pressed to play Mechie this week, but if you need to, I still think you can. 8 targets, that's good, especially against Miami, who a little bit up and down. On the other side of the ball, A-Chain. Who do you think's got more rushing yards, A-Chain or Bijan?
A-Chain. Because he's had heaps of 150-yard games, hasn't? Not heaps, but I'm saying a few more 150, 140-yard games.
Brought to my attention. That's all. Just was brought to my attention. He's having a really good year. I think there needs to be a little bit more respect to him.
I think so too. There's this bloke at the start of the year that was kind of shitting on A-Chain, and
I didn't think
I
he'd be this
wasn't.
good, but,
I didn't.
I put my hand up, Mom.
I took that as disrespect.
Yeah, you took it personally, didn't you?
I took it personally.
He's having a great year, and I think for fantasy wise, he's actually moving into that JT, Gibbs, Bijan, and that tier. So he's been unreal. And to do it last week with no reception, I think is really impressive. I don't care about this game.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care about this game.
We're talking about we care. We don't.
We spending so much time on some of these games that are just got no implication on playoffs.
We might have a Jets fan listening, man. We don't know.
Fair enough.
Fantasy. So,
congrats, Jets fans.
Waddle, two bad games. I think he's due for another one. So I definitely wouldn't be taking him out of your roster. Don't do that. Don't take him out of your roster.
I'm loading him up.
Load him up. Darren, the Walrus. He's back. So if you're in a bind, well, he's back playing. I don't know if he's back doing damage, but he's involved in the offense. So if you want to get around him, this could be the game where he catches a touchdown. He should have had one the other week. So I think Miami get this done. They go to 6-7 and keep their playoff hopes alive.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's a chance.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance, but it'll be slim.
I'm with ya. Pins are up.
Yeah, pins are up.
Benny.
Fins are up for me too. I've finned this week.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right.
Cool.
What's our next game? Oh shit.
Fucking shit game.
Another shit game?
Yeah.
Tampa.
How many games we got left?
This isn't actually too bad.
1, 2, 3,
New Orleans
4,
at
5,
Tampa
6.
Bay, Benny. And I'll give you some little the gossy wossies. They've opened the practice windows on both Mike Evans and Jalen McMillan.
Yeah, I saw something today that in the last 5 games or something, Mike Evans needs 160 yards to break 1,000 yards or something.
160.
860 yards. 860.
I think he can still do it.
In something stupid.
Yeah. Is he back?
His practice window's open. I don't think he's playing this week. I think he might be a chance for next week after.
Yeah.
I don't think he was even practicing he's limited. Yeah. So Godwin, limited. Bucky Irving, limited. Baker Mayfield, limited. Jalen McMillan, limited.
The whole play, I reckon. Apart from maybe Mike Evans.
Tristan Wirfs is a DMP though. That's a big loss for them. Yeah.
Anyway, I think Bucks run away with this like they did a few weeks ago. They absolutely pumped them at the end of October. It was 27-3 or something. So
easy.
I think Bucks win this 7-5. They're looking okay. They've only won 1 out of their last 4 games. So it's for this is them to just get another win under the belt, bit of confidence, move on to the next game. So for this, I don't really like anyone in New Orleans. Even Devin Neal, if you load him up, he hasn't been really that great for fantasy. Chris Olave was not too bad. I think it was last week and the week before. He's been okay.
Sneaky wide receiver 7th season.
Yeah, so
you load
him up.
Yeah.
Mr.
It'll get you like 14, 15 points every week, and that's just what he does. That's it.
So you plug him in, and then on the other side of the ball, you're getting Baker in, bucking if he plays. I like that as well. And then I think this week, even though New Orleans, their defense, especially to wide receivers, they've been locking him down a little bit. But I reckon Ibuka's probably another one that you could probably. He's been down a little bit, man. But he probably needs like another up game. And so I reckon he might get up a little bit this week.
The best thing for him to do to not be doing the Doctor Strange bloody celebration. I need you to go out there. What about Juwan? I reckon Juwan Johnson might be a little smart too. If you got Juwan Johnson as your tight end, you don't have one of those elite guys, you can definitely give him a run and just hopefully hope he gets in the end zone. But him and Olave as
tight end 7 on the year.
They're the only two you probably can go to with confidence. Devin Neal is a really risky play, but if you're stuck, you probably do it.
But Bucks to win.
Yeah. Bucks win for me.
And we can move
on. Can get done.
Bucks will punt these fuckers.
Yeah.
On to the next. On to the next.
I think we've got a good game now. Fake.
No.
It's not a good game. No, we don't.
I'll keep it short and sharp. 10-2 Denver. Yep, at Vegas at 2-10. Start. You probably start Knicks. Harvey's been good, even though he's been really inefficient in the run game. He seems to be scoring touchdowns. Sutton Franklin, definitely good flex players. They sort of take turns on who's going to be good. And if you've got a big ball sack, you can start up Evan Ingram, but you probably don't. So there's probably better options. But if you need to, you can start up Evan Ingram. Other side of the ball, Genty, I mean, if you got him, you probably have to start him. And Brock Bowers, that's it. Denver for me.
Yeah. I had a funny one.
On the same Denver for me.
Our boy, Matty, Pep, he reached out this week. He reckons Geno Smith looks like Vince Vaughn in Wedding Crashers. You know that scene where Vince Vaughn's playing QB at the back and just keeps getting lit up.
Horrible.
He's like, it's horrible. I feel so sorry for him.
Bad.
And I went through and looked at it, and mate, I was in the stitches. So I had a look at that, the Vince Vaughn playing QB and get absolutely lit up, and just think of Geno Smith, because that's him. That is him right now. Not much you can do about it. Bucks win.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Broncos win. Sorry.
Same. Denver win.
Denver win. Benny, you've got a good game. Then Stevie's
not too bad.
We got 4 good games to finish with you.
Yeah,
right? So
not too bad. I'll try to fly through this one.
Yeah. Rams at Arizona.
Rams 9-3 versus Arizona 3-9. Rams are looking the biz as well. They're good. Devontae's humming. Puka's humming. Kyron's humming. I think their offense, and obviously can't forget MVP Matty Staff. Just running the ship back there. He's good. For me, McVay, in my eyes, is the best coach in the league.
Yep. Not even a question.
You can argue with me if you want, but that's just my personal opinion. So I think on offense, the guys I've just mentioned, you load them up, you get them in, you're playing them. Their tight end, I forgot his name off the top of my head.
Colby Parkinson.
Yeah, he's looking not bad as well.
Yeah.
He's looking not bad for the future. Don't know if you load him up this week, but definitely if you've got in a dynasty league, you definitely keep him on your roster.
Could be out on waivers too in your dynasty. So if you're playing with absolute muppets, go and pick him up.
So I'd get him in on your roster for sure for dynasty. Other side of the ball, Brizzy Brisket is looking nice with it, isn't he? He's just slinging it around. He's looking good. He's looking good in that offense. So better than Kyle Murray. But
boy.
That's all right. But yeah, I think if you've got him as well, Superflex, 1 QB. Here's another one. The last few weeks, I think he's been. Someone's probably got the stats there, but
he's solid. He's around that 20-point range, 18 to 20 points. And he's got the capability of going off for 26 yards.
You wouldn't possibly drop him if you were trying to win.
No. If in a league, if you're in a league and you have to win games, and it was a league that's got a lot of integrity about it, you wouldn't drop him.
What you do is you pick him up.
Yeah.
If anything, you wouldn't drop him.
Or you keep him.
You keep him,
and you play him. And you play him. Anyway.
Benson
DMP.
Benson DMP, Marvin DMP.
They won't play.
So they probably won't play. But
which means what, run. Benny? Who are we starting if Marvin's not playing? Who are we starting?
Big Dick Mick.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be starting him because he busted out for like 35 points for you, and then the week after, what was he? He was just.
But that's when
No
Marv
Marv,
came
though.
back. That's when Marv came back. No Marv then.
Anyway, for me, I wouldn't play him, but for you guys out there,
I'm playing
and these blokes probably play him, you play him.
Yep.
Take the
Give us
risk.
big
You got
dick, Mick.
the
Give it to
got the
us.
big nutsack. You play
Yeah.
that boy. So,
Yeah.
but in saying that, I've got Rams to win.
Yeah. Rams
Yeah,
get
let's
right
get
game
that
after
one.
dropping one of the Panthers. They get it done.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so too.
Rams
Yeah.
for me, I think they'll tidy up the run D. So that means that Zonovan and Michael Carter definitely hesitant starts for me.
Night.
Yep.
Chicago at Green Bay, Stevie. Top of the NFC North.
This is a big
Has
heck
KO
game.
done enough? Have these frauds turned you around yet enough? You got back them at Lambeau or
No,
what?
9-3. They're going well. Like they beat the Eagles. They went into the nest and got it done. Yeah, big game. Really, really big game. Swift, Monongai.
I love the number one.
Yep.
He's not bad.
Become the new Detroit backfield. That's what
Yeah,
they've
they've
a beast.
They're doing well. They're winning games. Look, do I think they should? Do I think they are the best team in the NFC? Like their record?
No,
probably not.
No.
But they're winning games, so they fucking told me to shut up. How could you start Rome at the moment? He didn't practice as well.
So hard. It's so hard.
Because you don't want to miss. He's going to have one. You don't want to miss it. But I'm benching him this week. I'll tell you. I'll actually go and tell you my roster. So I'll tell you who I'm going to start over him. Where's my team? One moment. I have got Devontae and Rome. Who have I got on the bench? I've got Xavier Worthy and QJ. I am going to start QJ over him this week. That's how it's going. You just can't trust him.
I've got a question for you.
Okay, give it to me.
And this is actually one of my teams.
Yeah.
I'm starting Rome at the moment, but I've got AD on my bench. Do you start Rome or AD?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
He's just been so bad. But I'm gonna. Oh, it's fuck.
That's a good question, isn't it?
You would have to stay in the fire. You would have to stay in the flames and start AD. I mean.
Oh, you start AD.
Yeah, I like 6 targets, 2 of 8 yards. Like it just hasn't been good, and it hasn't been good for 3 games in a row. I think 3 is the level where it's a little bit panicky. So that's tough. Yeah, I'm starting QJ over him. I've also got Xavier Worthy. Mate, you know I don't like Xavier Worthy. I think he's a waiver wire, but you'd have to start him. Like he's fucking killing your roster.
He's killing it. His targets have been there though. The targets have been there. Like since week 10, he's had 10 targets, 6 targets, 9 targets, 6 targets.
Yeah,
like you realistically, it's not bad. But
you probably can't start any of them at the moment. All 3 of them. It would just be so hard. I think there's better options, but if you're in a bind, I mean, you sort of have to.
Yeah.
Really, with any of them, like Swift is probably a startable running back, and Monongai is probably more of that flex play. But even the tight ends, like Loveland had a couple of good games, and then suddenly Komet appears. They do it in such a variety of different ways. So
tough run day this weekend. Though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like a start with confidence for either of them. It's a very tough run day.
It's going to be an interesting game. On the other side of the ball, Jordan Love, mate, take those fucking training wheels off.
Yeah,
take them off.
Jaden Reed's limited this week too.
Yeah, so he could be back. So 18-30 last week, and how many yards? Yeah, fucking heaps. Not that many, but 240. But yeah,
a 4th down pass to Wicks was just mint.
Yeah, it was a great game. There was a great win for them.
Yeah.
Jacobs is an obvious start. I think Christian Watson is the man you want, but realistically, like if you're struggling, fucking Romeo, he had a couple of really bad drops as well, like, and Wixie Bixie Spider as well. Like if you need to, these are dart throw plays. I wouldn't start Wix if Reed plays. Oh no, if Reed
That's
plays,
if Reed
changes.
plays. If Reed plays, I wouldn't start Wicks. But as you said, like they're the guys that could go off and give you 20 points, or they could give you 5.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. I'm going to go with. Circle back to me. You give your picks, and
I'm gonna go
go
Green Bay. It's at Lambeau. They need a win.
We
haven't
Green
really
Bay.
been able to trust them too much, but I feel like that Bears have been playing outstanding. They've been playing some great football. They've obviously been performing with who's in front of them, but I think there's a week where they have a letdown week, and I think this is it.
I'll go Green Bay as well.
Yeah, I've gone Green Bay as well.
At Lambeau, I think they get it done.
Yeah, the cheese field.
All right, last Sunday game. So Sunday night football, Benny, Houston, and their Rockin' D are taking on Kansas City in Arrowhead. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a massive Will Anderson fan. I'll just put it out there. He's an absolute monster. So
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. But yeah, Houston 7-5 versus surprisingly 6-6 Kansas City Chiefs. In saying that, I actually don't think Houston Texans are that good of a team. Like I just think their defense is keeping into games, and
defense is unbelievable.
Yeah, and they're kind of just crawling to wins on the offensive side of the ball. So this week, I think that kind of changes. I picked KC to win. Obviously, KC are probably not the KC of old, and they're not really hitting their straps. But in saying that, I still think when it comes to playoff time and also these type of situations now, they're probably going to get a win. Andy Reid, Mahomes, they're going to find a way, and they're just going to kind of do it against these teams that have probably kind of crawled their way to positive records. So for me, KC win. I'm loading up Nico this week. For me, I've actually got an interesting stat I'll kind of find it, but I'll keep talking in the meantime. One of my friends have sent it to me. Not sure if they knew I was going to be on the podcast tonight, but they've told me to mention this. On the other side, before I find it, you're starting your boy Patty Mahomes. Get Kelsey, even though he's an absolute. I won't say too much about Travis Kelce, but you probably start him as well this week as well.
I like him for a tud. I like him for a
tud. And then I find the backfield's very messy at KC at the moment. Kareem's doing all right, and it seems like he's getting bulk of the work a little bit more than Checkers is. So if you really are desperate to get a running back in your side and you got Kareem, you play him.
Yeah. I feel like you want to save a running back, it's just going to get you like 9 to 12. It's just purely off
and he
volume,
gets all the goal line.
Yeah, because if he gets in, falls in the end zone,
which he's been doing
20. But I'm with you on that because I think he's more like he's not a risk because I feel like there's more running backs. So let's say like a Monongai or a Swift could blow up in your face this week.
Yeah,
they could.
Correct.
But I feel like Hunt's going to get 20 touches.
Yeah. So in saying that, the stat was Woody Marks has averaged 17.6 rushing attempts over the last 3 games. He hasn't topped 8 fantasy points in any of them.
It's been rough for Woody.
It's rough on that side of the ball. I know CJ's been injured. He's back now. At the same, CJ Stroud, for fantasy purposes, he hasn't really lived up to the hype or what you wanted. So I don't think if you've got other options, especially in 1 QB, you're not starting CJ. I've got CJ in 1 QB league. He's been sitting on my bench pretty much majority of the year. So that's going to keep happening. So
on that point that you've talked about before too, Benny, sorry to cut you off. Will Anderson's DMP. Woody Marks is a DMP as well, so it could be a Chubb day, which is not inspiring anyway. He's playing,
right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's playing.
KC to win.
KC to win. Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Yeah,
we need the cinema. We need the cinema.
Yeah, I think Kansas gets it done.
Yeah,
but I think it'll be a slog.
Yeah.
So Kansas gets it done.
Kansas gets it done. All right, last game. Bring us home, Stevie. Stevie, you've got Philly challenging us so far to take on Chargers.
Yeah, I
hate this game. Yeah,
fucking ugly as fuck for Philadelphia. Even though they're 8-4, first in the division. They need to win. Yeah, because they've got Dallas. Dallas breathing in, sniffing up the sphincter. So I think I actually think this will be a bit of a get right game. I think a get right game in the sense that they'll play a lot better. Saquon has been fucking disaster if you took him in fantasy in redraft. I am sorry, because he's just not the same. Like, prior to the week, 2.73.
You can't keep getting away with it.
No, he cannot. RB13 on the year. That is roughly 4 spots behind Derrick Henry, I think. So just for one of the couple of listeners out there. But yeah, 2.73, 3.19, and 2.2. It's not great. I don't know whether he's injured or what the fuck's going on. But AJ, you can start AJ. I'll tell you that for fucking free. 11, 10, 12.
He's going to
He's
get
going to get his
his
target.
no matter if they win or lose at the moment.
He's getting his target.
Bullshit. I hate that bloke.
Yeah.
I hate him.
They just need to get back on track. I think they're a stable franchise. I think they'll get back on track.
Yeah.
On the other and the Diesel had a really good year.
I like Diesel's season, mate. It's been great.
Underrated. T9, although he's had 3 4-point performances in a row, which normally means with a tight end you can probably he'll probably fire up.
When they've been playing well though, right? If you look at the stats, like when they win and when they've been playing Philly football, like the way that we've been used to in the last couple of years, not with this AJ Brown bullshit hyper targeting crap, he's been getting loose. So I don't mind him if they want to start winning games. I think they've got to get back to that, and he's going to have to be a big part of it. That's my big take for Diesel. I like him to. He's a guy that you want in the lineup in the playoffs.
Herbie on the other side. It sounds like he'll play. Had some screws and some things, which is wild.
Screws.
It is his non-throwing hand.
It is his non-throwing hand. There's no way to be playing with his throwing hand. So.
Nah. So Amarian's back. I'm interested to see how that backfield splits with Vidal. It could be a little bit annoying, especially if you've got both of them. It could be a little bit annoying, especially coming right into the fantasy playoffs.
Who's that other? Was it Patterson? Who's the other Chargers running back? He had about, I think he had 13 touches or 11 or 13. 11 touches last week. So it could be like one of those things they probably maybe both get 12 to 16. Maybe Amarian's a guy that gets 12 this week and Vidal still gets his 20.
But yeah, Lab McConkey, QJ, Keenan, it's a bit of a merry-go-round. Lad is the one I probably trust the most. Yeah. And Gadsden, I mean, it's been rough the last 3 weeks, but if you're desperate, throw a dart at it. I've got Philly to win. Yeah. I think they'll get back on track. I think their defense was a fucking absolute disgrace last week. I think they'll figure it out. That's not a clip on what the Chargers are doing. I think they played really well. I think they played well last week, although they didn't have to do much. I'll go Philly to get their season back on track. For me, it's inevitable. I don't know how anyone else feels. I think they're too
good. They're too talented. Yeah,
they're too good.
Top down.
So I've actually gone Chargers. I've gone Chargers in this one. So
tell me why.
I just think with Philly, I know you guys are saying Philly needs to get the season back on track and yada yada yada. I just think they're so little bit dysfunctional with the whole outside noise at the moment, and the Chargers too, and the inside noise. So both the noise that's happening around their team and association, whatever. The Chargers just feel like they're just a franchise ready to go to a next level now with Harbrow there, and they've been playing well. Unfortunately, like I hate to say it because Doug goes for the Chargers, but. Yeah, they just seem like
they're obnoxious. They're obnoxious supporters.
Yeah, they're just a good franny. They've been doing good. That's why I'm going Chargers.
You came on this podcast. You said that Michael Penix was going to have a better season.
I never said that. I never said that. I'm still trying to find that clip where you said Herbie wasn't a top 15 as well. So.
I wasn't on the pod. I come in and defended him.
Oh, was that you?
Good to have his QB8. His QB8 at the moment. He might miss this week.
I said I'd leave this to Buff and Tommy to talk about. I'd
have some genuine Schadenfreude though if he misses this week. I'll be like,
took a backseat. But yeah, anyway, shout out to Doug. I think Chargers win.
Yeah. I'm going to have Philly. Philly have to get it's like the Chiefs. Like they're too talented. They've got to get their straps, and they don't have to win now.
If they lose, it's
too late.
I think it's truly panic stations. That will be. Although they got a pretty good.
Dallas when we get like they'll smell that too. Blood in the water. If they win tomorrow, and they lose and Philly lose, it's blood in the water for the NFC East. It is on. It is on.
Yeah, they got a pretty easy sketty coming up. Like they got Vegas after, and then Washington.
Yeah.
Then Buffalo, then Washington.
But Washington with Daniels and Terry is different to what we saw 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
so
I
got to remember that
true.
too. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But excellent, boys. We made it. Made it through the slate. How bloody good.
I've got about 10 minutes left.
Fucking
Benny,
starving.
Yeah. You're hungry. I'm hungry. I'm going to the tavern tonight. The beautiful London Tavern in Richmond for dinner with some friends.
Good establishment.
Great establishment. Going to have the Palmer and Grady, lads. What are you running, Stevie, for dinner?
I don't know. I think we're just having pasta. I'm not sure. It's just whatever my wife's going to cook. I'm not too sure. Probably pasta, I'd say.
I need Kelso.
Good stuff, Kelso.
Watch the cricket. I'm just a cricket guy.
You're just locked in now to the Ashes,
mate, I just saying, some wickets and some batting, and it's been fucking unreal. So, other than that, no,
Brisbane Test's always good.
Yes, it is. But other than that, it's this is the week that shapes the playoffs.
It's the pointy end for fantasy.
We're at the pointy end for fantasy football.
Yeah.
Make smart decisions.
Make smart decisions.
Smart decisions. Don't drop someone. Don't fuck that up. I dropped someone. Who did I drop? I think I dropped a defense and then realized they had Tennessee the next week. It might have been San Francisco. Don't do that.
I was about to
check the schedules.
Check the schedules, especially if you've got defense in your league or kicker. Yeah. The positions that people don't really look at.
Yeah.
Defense especially, because as we saw last week, Seahawks went gangbusters and scored about 600 points.
I won the guillotine league.
So check that if you're going to make playoffs and already like you're locked in for at least a week or two, make sure you check who your defenses are playing and carry 2 of the defenses if you need to.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Benni, I know you're heading over to training in a second. We want to thank you for coming on the pod, stepping up.
Boys,
as we said, you haven't filled. You've overfilled that.
Lovely.
Tommy Goat, small Bunda-sized seat. You've done well tonight.
And I hope next time I'm back in this seat, I've won another Trophies Championship title. I'll have my Thanos hand back on me. Is my play. I'll be in my new crib, and we can discuss all my decisions throughout the year, and how I just rode to glory in week 17. So,
fucking wanker, mate.
As we said, you've made it this far. Please click like, subscribe on all our socials.
Click it.
Just click it. Just do it for us. And on the topic of not dropping anyone, hit us up this weekend. I'm going to be walking around Royal Melbourne looking at Rory McIlroy's tour.
I'll be there too Sunday.
I can't wait. Yeah, me and Benni will be there.
We'll catch up.
But we're still going to be able to answer plenty of your questions. So just drop them in. We love ya. Okay, get after it this weekend and ciao for now.
Go the fucking Bengals.
Peace.